Good morning, Falcons. Today is Wednesday, October 30th. I'm Lily Maurer.
And I'm Ella Black.
Today's weather. Today will be mostly sunny with a near record high of 80 and a low of 59.
On October 30th, 1974, 32-year-old Muhammad Ali becomes the heavyweight champion of the world for the second time when he knocks out a 25-year-old champ George Foreman in the 8th round of Rumble in the Jungle, a match in Kinshasa, Zaire.
At 4:30 a.m. on October 30th, 60,000 spectators gathered in the moonlight. Organizers had time to fight the overlap with prime time in the U.S. at the outdoor stadium to watch the fight.
Here are today's announcements.
Halloween is around the corner. Here are the top 5 horror movies to watch to get in the Halloween spirit, according to RottenTomatoes.com.
The 5th most popular horror movie is Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Texas Chainsaw is about 5 friends heading out to Texas to visit a grave of a grandfather. On the way, they stumble across what appears to be a deserted house, only to discover something sinister within, something armed with a chainsaw.
This low-budget slasher is directed and co-written by Toby Hopper, very loosely inspired by the crimes of Ed Gein.
I'm Abby Collins, and I'm here with the math teacher from the 8th grade, Hamilton, Mrs. White. Hi. And what is your favorite horror movie you've ever watched, and why is it your favorite?
I think my favorite horror movie is called House at the End of the Street, and it's my favorite because there's a lot of jump scares, and it's not too scary, but it's like a nice amount of thrill.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The 4th most popular horror movie to watch is The Shining.
The Shining is about a family headed to an isolated hotel for the winter, where a sinister presence influences the father into violence. At the same time, his psychotic son sees horrifying forebodings from both the past and the future.
Literally dozens of Stephen King's novels and stories have been adapted for the big screen, and several of those films are considered classics today, like Carrie, Misery, and Pet Sematary.
The 3rd most popular movie is The Conjuring.
Paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren worked to help a family that was getting terrorized by a dark presence in their farm.
James Wan has staked out a place among the modern masters of horror, directing films like Saw, Dead Silence, and this inspired by true events based in the experience of real paranormal investigators, Ed and Laurel Warren.
I'm Morgan Chua, and I'm here with Juliana Literal from the 8th grade. Juliana, what was your first ever horror movie you ever watched, and how did it make you feel afterwards?
The first horror movie I watched was The Conjuring, and afterwards, I started watching horror movies a lot.
Nice. Thank you for your time.
The 2nd most popular horror movie to watch is Hereditary.
Hereditary is a dark drama about the nature of grief crouched within a supernatural horror film.
Hereditary strikes a nerve with moviegoers that it instantly turned this movie into our 2nd place on our list.
Our number 1 spot of the top 5 horror movies goes to The Exorcist.
When a mysterious entity possesses a young daughter, her mother seeks help of 2 Catholic priests that save her life.
William Frankfurt's adaptation for the anonymous novel about a demon-possessed child and the attempts to banish said demon became the highest-grossing rated R horror film ever and the first to be nominated for a Best Picture at the Oscars. To review, the top 5 horror movies to watch to get you in the Halloween spirit are The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Shining, The Conjuring, Hereditary, and finally The Exorcist.
Thanks for watching, Falcons!
All 7th and 8th grade students are invited to draft a team of 10 teammates of the same grade. The first 10 teams to register will get to participate in this year's Battle of the Books.
All events will take place in the library during the designated SOAR days. You will receive more information and a sign-up form from your English teacher this week. If you love doing things with your friends or you like to turn everything into a competition, then this might be for you.
Our kickoff event is November 22nd, so recruit your teams and sign up right away. 7th graders turn in your form to Mrs. Dalton in room 139. 8th graders turn in your form to Mrs. Davis in room 215.
Please join us in congratulating Fatima and Daye for being named Mudsock Student of the Month for October. Thank you, Fatima, for all your hard work and always brightening the day of those around you.
The FCG Student Council will be sponsoring a food drive benefiting the Grace Care Center. This organization serves many families in need within our community.
You can bring in your non-perishable items to your SOAR class November 1st through November 22nd.
You can also purchase direct items from the wish list linked in the QR code that will appear on your screen.
The winning SOAR class will get a party. Let's help out those families in need in our community.
Here's a bit more from the members of our student council.
Please help us collect non-perishable food items for the Grace Care Center. This food drive helps many families within our community. You can pick up your items and drop them off in your SOAR class. This is through November 1st to November 22nd. The winning SOAR class gets a party and a basket full of food coupons. You can bring items such as canned meat,
Soup.
Oh my gosh, I forgot this. Wait. Oh.
Pastas, rice,
canned fruit,
vegetables, and more.
The FCGH Drama Department will be presenting this year's musical, Seussical Jr., November 7th, 8th, and 9th in the Auditoria.
Come and watch your childhood stories come alive as you watch Horton try to save the town of Whoville.
Tickets will be $10 and will be on sale during lunch the week of the performance or by scanning the QR code on the screen.
Oh, the things you can think. Oh, the things you can think. If you're willing to try. Think invisible ink or a gink with a stink.
Thanks for tuning in, Falcons.
Remember to be safe, optimistic, accountable, and respectful.
Have a great day!
Green.
We did it.